Yo, what's up, guys? It's me, it's your boy Zellidon, and I am exhausted for two reasons. The day that this game came out, Tales of Wind, man, I got sucked in so hard, and I was up until about 4:30 in the morning playing this game. Yeah, so that doesn't tell you what kind of game it's gonna be right away. I don't know what will. Secondly, because after that, I got about 2 or 3 hours of sleep, and then my wife started going into labor. So, yeah, after that, I was up for another 24 or so hours, supporting and helping my wife. And our baby was born. We have a baby boy. Yay. So, yeah, I'm a bit exhausted. So, yeah, there's been a few days since I posted a video. Sorry about that, but obviously for good reason. And, yeah, hopefully we can put this video out with as much energy as we have left here. So, Tales of Wind. Starting out, you get to pick 4 classes: Mage, Assassin, Cleric, and Warrior. But that's not it. All of those classes can also advance later on in the game to 2 different subclasses. Cleric is the starting healer class, which can then advance to Priest as a more focused healing class, or Ranger, which is actually a more DPS support focused class. And then you have Assassin with 2 other subclasses that are all DPS classes, of course. One's a little bit more stealthy, one's a little bit more in your face. And then, of course, you have Mage, starting out as, a magic caster, and then you can focus on either fire or ice magic later on in the game. And then Warrior, which can then change into a focused tank or a focused melee DPS called a Berserker. And Berserker is basically like a 2-handed, more crowd control, damage type of warrior. I was really torn on this. I wanted to either play Berserker or Cleric, healer. I did go with healer in the end, but Berserker looks so fun. I probably will make another character as a Berserker later on in the game, or maybe an Assassin. But yeah, I went with Cleric because, I'm a healer at heart. Born and raised healer. The character customization leaves a lot to be desired, but, it's pretty decent for a mobile game. You get some different face styles that you can change up between different hairstyles and some eye colors, and that's pretty much it. I think the main focus on character differentiation is skins in game, of course, and I think there's masks and hoods and crazy stuff you can put over your head, so they didn't want to put too much effort into the actual look of your character because there's a lot of skins and different costumes and things you can do to pretty much change the whole way your character looks. Alright, so let's get to the actual gameplay. So, I think this game came out to open beta. When was the last time I posted a video? So basically what happened was I posted Rangers of Oblivion? Yeah, Rangers of Oblivion video. So whatever day that was, someone commented in that video telling me about this game, Tales of Wind, coming out. And I was like, okay. And I looked it up and it looked pretty decent. So I was like, alright, I'll download it and try it out. I didn't really expect to like it at all because it's like a very whimsical type of art style and everything, and this is usually not my style of game as far as like art style and things go, but I picked it up and started playing with it. I picked out my class and I got into the gameplay a little bit and started thinking, wow, this game feels really good, like amazingly good. How well like everything controls, how responsive it is, and yeah, so I just kept playing. I started getting really into like everything into the game, all the different activities you get to do. There's actually a seemingly pretty decent story. I can't say I was 100% paying attention to the story after maybe the first hour, because I got into grind mode after the first hour, but like the first hour you get a pretty decent story. This guy named, I think your friend named Willie or something gets possessed, and yeah, it seems pretty interesting if you were to pay 100% attention to it. There's fully voice acted. I think the whole main quest is fully voice acted as far as I could tell, at least up until like level 20. It's been all voice acted, so that's pretty awesome for a mobile game. And yeah, so basically 4 hours later, no, 5 hours later, I played this game for pretty much 5 hours straight, and I was loving just everything about it. So what kind of game is this actually? Well, it's an MMOARPG that I would compare mostly to Lineage 2 Revolution, I guess. It's very, very grindy. Like this game has activities coming out every little place that you can find them. Everywhere you go, there's an activity, there's something going on, there's something happening in the world at all times. Every single minute of every single day. Like you never run out of stuff to do in this game. So if you're that type of person who just like wants to play a game every day that you can get all your dailies done and in like an hour and then go chill, this is not that type of game. This is like grind without end type of game. So yeah, there is auto in the game. So, and that's one of the main reasons I mentioned Lineage 2 Revolution, because Lineage 2 Revolution is basically like, at least in my opinion, was like an auto only game. There's like very little of anything that you had to do manually. This game, yeah, you can auto through everything, but that's just because of the sheer amount of things that there are to do in the game. Like you have to have auto. There's no way you can manually do everything in this game, because you just would never get anything done. So yeah, auto is definitely a need to have in this game, even though I'm not a huge fan of auto through everything type stuff. It's still it's nice to have. I can't lie that I don't like to use it. I do use the hell out of it when I can, and when I finally reach something that kills me or is getting me very low in health, then I'll go over and start manually playing. So yeah, this is a really huge auto game, as far as I can tell. One really, really amazing thing about the game, though, is like it's very, very solo friendly. So as you can see, for the past couple minutes, I've had this screen up where I created a team, and then you can push this recruit button, which actually will slowly fill up your group with AI, as long as you're not inviting other people. So like for me, who has like very sporadic playtimes, and people who are also like me and just can't sit around and wait for people to show up for groups and stuff, this is like really, really amazing. You can just fill up your group with AI. It takes a little while to fill up the whole group, but yeah, it's really awesome. So, and it seems to actually, fill your group up with, the right balance of classes. If you're a healer like I am, it gave me a tank and then 2 or 3 DPSers. So that's freaking awesome. In Lineage 2 Revolution, I actually was one of the people that I had 3 different accounts that I was playing. I played 3 different accounts at the same time, because there was just so much in that game that you couldn't really solo, especially as a healer, because my main was a healer in Lineage 2 Revolution as well. So I couldn't do anything solo, really. So I made 2 accounts just so I could actually do stuff by myself. So in this game, it seems like that's not necessary. I don't know if this will always be a thing up until the very end of the game. I mean, I must admit that the AIs are like very, very low gear score compared to, average. So like they give you AI at your same level, but like they usually have a very, very low gear score in comparison to most people for that level. So it's not an amazing thing, but it's just like a really great thing to have. Yeah, so there's just so much to talk about with this game. I'm actually gonna have to make this into like a 2-part type thing, I think. This is gonna be my first impressions, if you know what I mean. because you know, with the baby here and all and everything, I just can't go into everything, and I want to get this video out, this first part of the video out as soon as I can. I think I've kind of given you the gist of the very first impressions right now, and we can go in a bit more detail later on with another video. But yeah, I've just been really enjoying this game. It's very solo friendly. As you can see, this is the end of my first day right here, where I'm going into a nightmare level dungeon solo with a bunch of AI guys and healing my AI guys, and it's just like the gameplay feels so good. I really love the style of the world, actually. Like, I'm starting to like really enjoy the whimsical art style and everything, just everything about this game. Man. One last thing I want to sneak into this video are the world events here. So like, when you're doing a world event, you like basically see, you know, everyone in the world coming together to do all these little things. And like, I wasn't lying earlier when I'm saying like there's constantly things going on in the world. Like, I think every 15 minutes there's a new event popping up. Every 15 minutes, 24/7, all day, every day. And you got all these bosses popping up, and just you see all these people going around. You guys go out and do your thing and take down the bosses together. Oh man, it's just everything done so right about this game. And I know there's gonna be a lot of negatives, and I haven't really run into them yet. I've heard rumors that it's very pay to win. I mean, pay to win is pretty much a given with mobile games, but supposedly this one's kind of a pretty bad one as far as that goes. But me personally, I ignore that stuff. Like, I'm not gonna go into a game and just automatically start looking for the negative stuff, you know? I go into a game, I look at the positive stuff. If I'm having fun, then that's all that matters. I'm not trying to be competitive and rank #1 at anything right away. When I get to the end game, then I start to get a little bit competitive, and then I start looking at what's fair and what's not fair. But, you know, I can just enjoy a game for the gameplay, at least for the first, 50 to 100 hours. And yeah, so far, I enjoy it. So that's it for this part of this video. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I really do recommend giving this game a try. It's a lot of fun, at least if you enjoy isometric RPGs with MMO aspects to them. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you like the video. Also hit the like button and hit all the social media links in the description if you're feeling a bit randy. Alright, we'll see you guys next time in the next video. I am going to try to sleep and get back on baby duty, and we'll see you guys. Peace. GG's.